Hello everyone and welcome back to Fableheim and Iratus, Lord of the Dead in the beta branch version of the early access video game. We resume where we left things off last time and good always wins. Now we are approaching an elite squad. I did have to heal our units up again with distillation just so that we're at maximum health when we go on and take out the squad, but a few things have changed since last time. Actually, I don't think anything has. We just have a Lich and a Dark Knight fighting it out in the arena, but ignore the Dark Knight for now. He will be more important next turn. Are they turns, technically? When we go see the cultists. Whatever, you'll see them. Now, we do have some consumables we can use. These will go away after we use them once. We're going to go ahead and pop the spiderweb.
This item finds its way into my capable hands.
To help us with this elite fight, it was either the smoke bomb, which all enemies lose 20 accuracy at the beginning of battle, or it's the spiderweb. All enemies will lose 8 initiative at the start of battle until the end of combat. And the initiative is good because these things like to buff or just hit really hard, but that will also exponentially increase our Unfrozen's damage. So, without further ado, let's go smack him. Today is a great day. We'll be approaching our very first Good Always Wins boss. I'm excited, and I hope you are as well. I guess this is going on you, huh? Part of me wants to just... Oh yeah, let's do this. They have 0 initiative.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
So there's no harm in me doing that. I'm going to strip the miner, I think, of his armor to block. We currently don't have anyone to do that conveniently, so it's the Lich. Ooh, that's pretty good damage for the Ice Wave, or Ice Flows, whatever the upgrade's called. Now, I've been thinking about our strategy a lot. My pastime is thinking about the series that I'm doing, and I mean, honestly, thinking of series I could do. So I've been thinking a lot about Iratus, our group combinations, how we can spice things up, and how we can make them better. And I've come to a conclusion. We're pretty good at the video game. Because we have the basics covered, I think. It's just that how can we improve upon this? And I think we have a few options.
Its bowels just as it died.
That was an insane crit. But we have a few options.
Ooh,
and one of them...
still be enough left for the anime.
Oh, go to town, Skellator. Isn't he wonderful? One option is to make Skellator even stronger. You might be wondering, well, how is that possible? And there are a few characters that provide insanely powerful offensive buffs. One of them is the Ghoul. She was in our group composition earlier. Unfortunately, she got wrecked and passed away. The Ghoul is a little bit squishy, and I think I do need to have her at a higher level to help prevent that. But another option... We're just going to kill this guy. Oh, yeah. Another option would be the Lich. And the Lich is kind of a multi-purposed support character. Oh, she's going to kill the guard and get a buff, and it's going to be... bleh. And what I mean by that is the Lich's most powerful ability, arguably, is the Acidic Cloud. And we've upgraded that to Corrosive Cloud. And what Corrosive Cloud does... Do I get rid of the ward, or do I just hit her? I think I'm just going to hit her. The Corrosive Cloud will strip the enemy of all resistances and all armor while they're standing in it, of course. So, that brings me to, I suppose, our next problem. I feel like I should get rid of this. That was something that was commented. Thank you.
Through pain.
Don't forget. Oh, I don't even have the Wrath do it. That was a waste of points. We can use the Lost Soul to purge all buffs and debuffs off the enemies, which might come in handy when they deal plus 50% damage. But, whoops. Hopefully it's on no one important. Hopefully. A problem we'll be running into... Good. It ate the block. It was on someone very important, but the block was eaten. Is that there are characters that have a ton of armor and resistances. And even more so once the 4th floor is added to the game. And one way would be the Lich that I previously mentioned, to use the Corrosive Cloud. Or, I think, the Dampier.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
We did it. We beat the game. Vampire Fangs. Well, this has gone off to a great start. I can't even finish my thought before something fantastic happens. But the Dampier can permanently remove resistance and armor with her 2 Wrath abilities. You can pick one. But the Dampier otherwise does not complement this group at all. I do have a bizarre idea for the Fallen Dampier, and that's why she is here, that I scrounged up from the lovely Iratus Discord server that you can join. It is public. It's where you get updates to all of the lovely things, and if you speak Russian, you're going to be doubly pleased, because there are a lot of Russian channels that I don't understand. Ah, well. Okay, before I finish that. So if we want to try... Remember, the skeleton doesn't have this, the unassuming strike. This ignores armor, which is fine. But the idea is to use Smite, which does not ignore armor. So if we wanted to purge armor, we have the Dampier, we have the Lich, and I was thinking about giving the Black Widow another shot. She has not had a whole lot of time on the channel, and I always like to show off that every character can be useful in some way, shape, or form. And she has Poison Spit. This reduces armor and resistance by 12 for 2 turns, which is not removing it, but you can upgrade it so it reduces 18 and armor and resistance instead. Still not removing it, but that's enough for Skellator to lay the smackdown. And of course, she has other support abilities like reducing damage dealt, pulling people forward, reducing luck and evasion, applying her poison. She can even web, which just prevents movement though, I think. Yeah. So she has her uses. So I'm thinking maybe she'll show up soon, but now, for the important bit, we've given the Vampire Fangs to Skellator. This recovers 15% of the damage that he deals as Vigor. Having some lifesteal on our main carry is probably a wise idea. Now, as for the Unfrozen, I was thinking about this before, and I mentioned it briefly, and I believe I was incorrect, because I said that this item, the Serpent Skull, is a great item, but it wouldn't complement the Unfrozen that much. Well, I was kind of wrong. We have 20 luck on our Unfrozen. So, receiving 5 luck and 5% increased crit damage until the end of battle, stacking up to 5 times. If we go 5 turns, that's plus 25 luck. Which is up to almost 50 luck. So almost a 50-50 to crit, assuming the AI doesn't have luck. So we're going to give it to them. We're going to give the Unfrozen the Serpent Skull, and hopefully things will just improve. We're still holding on to the Serpent Hand for someone useful. Mutant Claw I don't really care about, and Cannibal Jaw, not really for any of the builds that we have presently. So yeah. Now we do have the Cultist coming up, and this is why the Dark Knight was created. We are going to... I would like to do some science, first of all. We want to see the Dark Knight item, and we want to see the Dampier item. But was there anyone else we wanted to see? I kind of want to see the Shade item. The Shade item is really good. But, I think we'll hold off. We could see the Vampire item as well. And I want the Ghoul item. I just want all the items. Now the Vampire, I have been thinking about the Vampire, and she can play a very useful utility role. Of course, the Vampire can sacrifice her own HP to increase our Wrath, which can be useful. But she can also deal physical or percentage-based damage if necessary. But more importantly, I think, is Grand Auspex, or Auspex, whichever one. And what this does is it makes it so that all attacks against the target you've selected will ignore block and ward. This is very, very helpful for characters that annoyingly like to refresh their block and ward every single turn. We will encounter more of those in the next floor. But anyway, for the sake of science, we're just going to take these two into the Cultist, because I don't know what happens. We establish that they give items based on the minions you bring with you. So what if we only bring 2? Will the other 2 slots not exist, or will they be random? Consumables, okay. So for the Dark Knight, the Heart of Emptiness, 4 mana and 4 Wrath restored each time the Dark Knight receives damage. Is that good? I mean, the way we want to use the Dark Knight, we will be in the front column. This would allow Iratus to support more, and it would allow him to steal life more. I don't know. I mean, it seems good. This is much better, though. So the Dhampir's unique item, the Medal of Betrayal. The fallen Dhampir receives a buff that reduces the damage they receive by 2.5% each time they take damage, stacking up to 20 times. This scales with her feature, which I think is like the same thing, or very close to it. We'll take a look at it. Otherwise, we can get the Philosopher's Stone or the Strange Jar. I don't know. The Heart of Emptiness seems good. We're going to pick up the Medal of Betrayal, though, because I know that one's good, for sure. Her feature, she gets +1 attack and +1 dread until the battle ends each time she receives damage. Okay, so that's an offensive feature, whereas the medal is a defensive thing. That's fair. And I'll just give it to her. And I'm not going to give her a brain because I want to give her a really high-level brain. And I'm looking for something else to complete her build before then. I think that was everything I wanted to talk about. I think so. So let's move on. What are we looking at here? We're looking at an elite headsman, an Ataman, a convict, elite convict, or elite hunky, and an elite demolitions expert. Great! Let's have some fun, shall we? I'm trying to think of how we're going to defeat the... Well, don't get ahead of yourself. Focus. I probably won't ward on you, because you're probably going to get swacked really hard. I guess we just chip away at the ward. It's probably a good idea. So the Dark Knight, I've kind of explained already what the goal with the Dark Knight is going to be. But with the Dark Knight now, we want to increase his armor so that he does more damage with his attack that does armor stuff. Make sense? It's attacks that scale off armor. I was wondering earlier, because you can follow 2 upgrade paths. I think I'm gonna wait. Maybe I just go on. We'll wait. You can follow 2 different upgrade paths with the Dark Knight's main, like a basic attack, which is what deals the damage based off its armor.
Last few heartbeats.
And one of those upgrade paths is just more damage, more baseline damage. And I could have used magic, I guess. And the other path is to increase the damage multiplier from his defenses. So
you will soon embrace your new existence.
I did some rough maths, some quick maths, some might even say. And my belief is that it would be better for us, the way the approach we're going to be taking, to upgrade how much he receives from... how much damage multiplier he receives from armor and resistance. Because Skellator is going to get a new job soon, TM. Oh. Your resistance just ignored it. But I'm pretty sure you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Not really in the way that I wanted you to be dead, but you're dead nonetheless.
Carve open their husks.
Now we might want to consider... As I say, we might want to consider trying to remove these buffs, because plus 50% damage on the Adamant is scary. But at the same time... Oh, yes! You love to see it. Look, it's chaining all the attacks together. Ah, Skellator. Such a good lad. Now, I do have an idea to increase Skeletor's potential even more. I mean, that's kind of the only thing I've been talking about, but even more than what I've been talking about. And that is, you saw right there, that crit was 27, the regular hit was 17. Game. Okay. Scared me for a second. It's still scaring me for a second. Looks like we're good, though. But, there's a spell in the magic tree that we are somewhat close to getting that will guarantee the next attack is a critical hit.
This will be your end.
So, if we have however many buffs this person has, and we guarantee that the next attack is a crit, would that make it so each of these attacks crits?
Ha ha! Slash, chomp, crush!
If the answer is yes, that's going to be the single most powerful spell in the game for us. If the answer is no, a little disappointing. But here it is. Fate. Target minion's next attack deals critical damage. Guaranteed. So I'm thinking that's going to be a big power spike. And we'd have to go down this tree, which I don't really feel interested in at the moment. We could, of course, get Finger of Death, which removes all buffs from the target, removes all blocks and wards, and ignores ward, and makes them lose a bunch of vigor and sanity. This could be a game-winning moment if we are struggling with something. I kind of want to get Arcana Antediluvium to get Blood Curse so that we can reduce people's luck. And remember, when people have negative luck, we have a higher chance of critting them. And I kind of want to go down Ire, because we don't need to use our Wrath. We're using it with the Unfrozen, because the Unfrozen's a boss, but we don't have to. Oh, and I also saw this. Yes. Don't want to talk about this yet? I don't know. I do, because I can't keep anything secret. So, Indiscriminate Fire. Iratus receives 35 spell power if there are 2 or fewer minions left on the battlefield. There is an item out there that will increase all of the minion stats, or most of them, per empty slot on the battlefield. And the idea, there are a few strategies roaming around that work really well with 2 different characters. One of them is the Lich, the Solo Lich, which sounds awesome, and a solo Dampier. The reason is if the Dampier has this medal, all of those bonus stats, all she needs to do is Mocking Riposte everything with the, this one, counterattacks restore vigor to the Fallen Dampier, equal 33% of the damage dealt. She just counterattacks an entire team to death by herself. And that sounds like a lot of fun. I want to participate in that. So we're looking for that singular item that does that. And we will eventually be going down Indiscriminate Fire, just so we can have some insane levels of spell power while we're doing that strategy. But that's going to be in the distant future, because I think we're still going down Alchemy. Yeah, I kind of want more vigor, and then I kind of want necromancy power. I want to try it out. I've never gotten it before, so I'm curious. So I think that's our immediate goal. What are we doing? Combat. A elite golem, demolition expert, spearman, and doomsayer. Speaking of people with blocks and wards. How annoying. Part of me wants to open up the 3rd slot in the arena, but we should probably do something slightly more useful. Like this. Need a Zambi. Where's my Zambi? There it is.
They will be expecting cannon fodder, but I will give them cannons instead.
I must admit, Iratus, the game's take on skeletons and zombies, probably one of the more uncommon takes, which is good. I like it. Here we go. Wait. We want to use anything? Like a Philosopher's Stone? Sure.
Ah, fetching.
For each enemy that fled. We're currently not using that. I mean, I don't know if we're going to use it. I kind of like this kill everything strategy. Okay, so the plan. We do have a plan, believe it or not. We have a plan, right? I guess I start defensively. Sounds smart. Embrace mediocrity. Can I shove you back? I don't know if I like you being forward. We're gonna go ahead and wait and see what's what. Okay, all my wards are gone. That didn't take very long. Go ahead and inject. That's basically the only thing the Blood Phantasm is being used for anymore. Good dodge. I want him to get hit, but I also don't want him to get hit. Does that make sense? We don't need this yet. What am I even doing? Maybe we can start hitting the golem, because we ignore armor. That's probably the wise idea. Good, smart play. Part of me feels like I should ward the skeleton. I should ward Skellator. He's no longer just the skeleton. He's Skellator. First of his name. And hopefully we can just chop down this thing. Looks dead to me.
Toss them in with the rest.
Alright. Biggest issue. Deleted. And I have a plan for you, too. Little Sparky Boom Boom. Repent or die. He's probably going to do both, honestly. Okay, we cannot kill... Aha. I got rid of his wards. This is going to hurt him now. It's all coming together. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. I'll scream again, why not? Boom. He healed a lot. The end is coming. I hate to break it to you, lad, but it's not. It's not coming. See?
Ah, your frail bodies fail you.
That is such a good ability. And now, we just kill him. Oh, I thought he had one more buff on him. I can't do any damage with the Lost Soul in this position. Goodbye. Well, that went well. I think we've done it, team.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
I think we've cracked the code and broke the game. And I am okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. Each time Iratus uses meh, all minions receive 3 initiative for the first 2 turns of combat.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
I don't think this is a good artifact, but we had nothing in the slot, so we might as well have some extra initiative. We are 1 town point away from Fate, our auto crit Skellator wreck the world sort of ordeal. We still are waiting on many things. We can go ahead and unlock the second slot of something else. Or we can hold it for another 3rd slot. I don't really care about the Abode of Wrath. We aren't currently... Our biggest Wrath expenditure is just the Unfrozen dealing more damage, so I'm really not concerned. We might need to open up the second slot of the statue, though. 6 mana. We can wait. It's not that big. Not that big of a deal. Well, I would use this to heal, but I don't have to. So here we go. Skellator leads his allies to combat. The keys in his possession granted this man great purpose. For a bribe and a favor, he was willing to carry missives, arrange fights, and allow gangs of criminals to quietly murder their competition while they slept. He saw himself as a king, and the keys were his crown. As long as they were needed, he was needed. But the undead care not for the jingling metal, and for the man himself, they will have no need at all. I've read that like 4 times, and it never gets old. So, Skellator, what are we doing? Skellator has 19 luck. That's actually pretty good. Well, I guess Skeletor's waiting. I'm trying to think of what I would want him to do anyway. I think we're probably going to be buffing with him. Just embrace mediocrity. We have Ward here. Oh, it was redirected. Poor convict. Which is not something I usually say. How do I get rid of the wards? Carefully. We either use... We need to use an AoE spell, probably. Oh, look, he hit me. Huh. This gets rid of the wards? I don't think I want to do that, though. Alright, let's just get rid of your block. Remember, if... Well, back to waiting. Oh, we can do it this way.
Less annoyance in the world.
If you kill all 3 of his little summon dudes, which this little swirly means, then he'll just summon 3 more. So, use your abilities appropriately, I suppose. That is not a very good insanity for me. Some characters become ridiculously strong with the second turn. Like, terrifyingly strong. Oh, I guess he can just do it whenever he feels like. Okay. You know what? That's fair. Kind of fair. Please come into range so I can hit you. That's all I'm asking. Excuse me, all I'm asking of you. You only hit me twice, but I hit you thrice. Let's buff the Keymaster. What could possibly go wrong? Ow. Okay. There are a few things that must be done. Well, that was good. We should keep the betrayal guy around. Boy, you interrupted my stance. That was rude. You're not the betrayal guy. Is he gonna hit 4 times? I need to get the Keymaster up to me. I need to ward the skeleton. Skellator. Ugh. This is gonna take forever. At this rate. I wonder if there's a limit on how many times he can summon. Oh yes, buff them. What could go wrong? Let's get some ignitions going. That's for the rest of the combat. I didn't know that. That is very good against, well, some bosses. I was going to say very good against bosses, but only some bosses. And remember, we are getting stronger. Our Unfrozen is just reaching new heights. Well, that sucks. For every turn that continues. He's actually capped out on his luck. Do you think he's going to hit me? I don't think so. So let's start removing that block. We got more debuffs.
And deadly.
Take more Damahe. Don't spawn 3 of them. Oh good, he only spawns 1 at a time. I think I knew that. Oh well. Here's a mark.
Rage released.
It does reduce our crit a little bit. A lot of it. But it's more damage. We're now hitting as hard as we were critting. And now I can keep buffing things. How much accuracy? You have 100% accuracy. Hate Eternal. Just keep adding that damage. And this, I'm using this so that he takes more damage from everything. Not because I think it's a great damage dealer. But because Skellator has a word. Well, he won a word.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Oh, I can still reach him from there. Nice. A word if you would, Keymaster. Look at that damage. That damage is insane. It never gets old. Yes, buff them more. See what happens. Hit the blood phantasm. What could go wrong? We can't use Winter as close from here. Come forward. If so powerful you are, why flee? I was thinking about this in the shower, where all great thoughts I had. But, oh, we did it. I have an idea for...
As your suffering ends, your service begins.
For like a fan-made trailer for when the game launches. I had a brilliant idea. I'm actually really proud of it. And so hopefully I can get it together in time before the official launch of the game, which we still don't know, but I'm assuming it's coming soon, TM. We probably don't want Purging Blizzard, because then, I mean, it could be... Do we want this? No, right? If we really need to purge something, we have the Lost Soul to do it. I mean, assuming we have the Wrath. I haven't had to use this yet. But we also don't have Ignition yet. Is that third floor only? Or third floor and up? Can't remember. I guess we'll grab Winter's Grasp.
I expect results.
More damage. Now the question is, do we wait one more level for more attack? Yeah, because that's +3. This is only +1. Otherwise, we'd get the initiative. For Skellator, the one and only. The strength of mediocrity. This is a targeted buff that gives +4 armor and +4 resistance until battle ends, and additionally, the ally gains +2 attack and +2 dread until the battle ends, stacks up to 3 times. This is what we'll be using to empower the Dark Knight even further. The other upgrade path is that it's now 5 armor and 5 resistance, stacks up to 3 times. It could be good, but it's only 1 more. And this way we double dip. We get both attack and we get both armor.
Prove yourself worthy of my investment.
And on a selfish level, this gives Skellator +1 attack. More attack. Upgrade resistance, or save the points. Upgrade luck, or save the points. Part of me wants to upgrade resistance. Is there a reason? Fire hurts. The Lost Soul hurts. We'll hold it for now. As for our Blood Phantasm, let's get some more armor, mate. As for what we're doing with him, that's a good question. You know, this actually has synergy with, not only does it give him 1 more armor, bringing it up to 14, but this will have synergy with a spell we're trying to unlock, in case we need it. Otherwise, we can get the chains. My dog making lots of noise. Let's get Savage Impale.
Get back to battle.
We could have gotten the chain upgrades because we are buffing enemies, but that he has to be in the rear slots for that, and as you may have noticed, he's not very often in the rear slots. All right, here we go. The second floor, the dwarf tunnels. The hunger for wealth had long since become the only virtue among the hardy dwarven folk. Gone are their ancient traditions along with the names of their ancestors. For what was more powerful? Logic, or some dead dwarf rotting away into dust? Their ruthless scientists and alchemists knew the answer to that question, and the human kingdom was more than willing to facilitate their experiments. They have grown rich and feared, setting up their own enclave and became the default overseers of the mines. As he called this thing right here. So let's take a look. These maps have gotten more extravagant. That's not the word. What's the word? Brain, please? Intricate. More intricate since the update that changed how the path spawn. And there's no way we can reach all the cultists. So how do we reach the most cultists? This one right here. This one here. And then here, so that's 3. Or we can go to the right. Here's a cultist in the middle here. I think I can turn this way and reach that cultist. Then we can go this way and reach either this or this cultist. So this way brings us 4 if we go through here. A sizable amount of chests as well. And we have a fountain right before the boss. That's probably the smart option. When have I ever done the smart thing? Part of me wants to go left. But I want the cultists. Alright. Let us begin battle against the dwarves. And come to a decision, shall we? I think I want to go right. Oh, I just remembered what these things do. Oh, they're gonna get wrecked. Okay, so the way that the Dwarven Berserkers work, they don't escape, and they deal 30 stress damage to themselves at the start of each action, and for every 10 points of sanity missing, they gain +1 attack. So the longer they fight, the stronger they get, or if you're trying to drive people insane, they can still go insane and die of heart attacks. But you're making them stronger for each missing point of 10 sanities. So I have learned the consequences of that because these things are very aggressive and hit very hard. So killing them is your best bet. As for the Dwarven Warriors, they're just your boring, hi, I'm here to get hit by stuff. The Shield Breaker. Wait a minute, that's not what it is. Iron Breaker of the Dowie.
Rage released.
But anyway, because the Dwarf Berserkers buff themselves, Skellator is about to have a grand old time. And the Lost Soul hasn't even gotten involved yet. Now she has. Wards are also really powerful in this area, deceptively so. Ow, that one kind of hurt. So it is important to keep that in mind, and as you might expect against the Dowie, the dwarves, magic's pretty good. Most of them anyway. Against most of them anyway.
Your frail
they do have the Oracle and the Trader, I think, that have high resistances. I mean, and the Dwarven Warrior. Just as a tanky boy. Which kind of brings me to my much earlier thought about... Oh, yeah. You love to see it. My earlier thought of having armor and resistance reduction. Whether that's a good thing or not. They have so much accuracy. Alright, well,
my kingdom comes.
just lean into it. It is a little risky, of course, doing that. Because, Because reducing their sanity, of course, gives them more damage, but... meh. A little bit never hurt anyone. See, he only did 21. It's no big deal. Do I get 2 buffs for that? No. Just 1. I don't have a ward up, but I'm pretty sure I'm safe to heal you. It should be fine. I'm... Okay, what did I say about that? That it should be fine. He doesn't redirect or anything.
Mercy.
Oh, now he's insane. Oh, the Berserker's insane. Well, the Berserker's dead, so it really doesn't matter. And now he's inspired. Great. A wonderful sequence of events. Should I heal? This seems like a good idea. Oh yeah, I don't heal when it's blocked. I forgot about that. Ah, well. Our resistance on the Blood Phantasm is getting up there, which means he takes much less damage from our Lost Soul. I'm just going to keep debuffing him, I guess. I like how much our Unfrozen is critting now. That makes me happy. Alright, well, goodbye. Oh, his armor's absorbing it all. Well. Could have seen that coming. So, funny thing about the Unfrozen. I'm pretty sure his Ice Lance, the other upgrade path, reduces armor. That's something I just remembered, and I think is true. Ha. Well, I can do this. Okay, not bad. He has 1 hit point left. Are you serious? I should be able to do 1, though. I'll just use this. Guarantee the death. Alright. A waste of wrath, but there he is. He's dead.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
You are making great strides. Okay. That went well. Kind of. But those are the dwarves. You basically know everything about them now. I think I want more initiative. It's either more initiative or hold for more defenses. I need 2 turns for this. Or I could even pick up another block or ward. What do we even need on this floor? Is it ward? I feel like the Blood Phantasm would do well with armored plates. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just reduce your incoming damage. That sounds like a smart idea. Okay, so if we do go left, I don't really want to. Cultist, chest, cultist. There are a lot of sacrificial pits here. Yeah, I think we're going right. I think we're going to the right. Let's pick up our new free unit. Please be a Black Widow. Another Dampier. Now I have a free level 9 Dampier. Oh, I was supposed to check this. Yep. His other upgrade gives reduced armor for 3 turns. That would be pretty good with Skellator. Interrupting stance. I don't regret my interrupting stances choice because I needed that for the Doomsayers and whatnot. Oh. I don't remember what the one of these is a trader, I think, right? Like a vendor of goods, not a trader that betrayed you. A treasure? I have never seen a treasurer before. Huh. They have so much accuracy. Well, I have no idea what the treasurer does, so we're all about to learn today. We're gonna wait. Or... I'm gonna strength the mediocrity of the Blood Phantasm. Let's do it. Let's be extra useful.
Speed of thought.
Now, the reason I'm doing this is because it makes him both tankier and more offensive, even though I don't really plan on using him offensively right now. We'll just prepare him for the inevitable badness. This guy has 3 block, 3 ward, no feature. Okay.
Extinction of life.
The Alchemist is a pain, as one might expect, that we're going to want to get rid of soon. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Yes. Buff yourself. What could go wrong? I'd love to give the initiative buff, but I think I need to heal my Blood Phantasm. Nope, just kidding. We're going to do this because I really want to hit this guy. Here we go. I didn't use Run Amok. Oh yeah. I wanted to see some more crits, but that's a lot of Damae. In fact, can I kill him? I can. That was just beautiful. I've never seen something so beautiful before in my life. Good absorb. Alright, so it turns out the skeleton buff is good. Okay, I'll admit it. I've been sitting on it. And I'll admit that people have been trying to tell me for some time that it was good. But hey, now we're here.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
The treasurer has no armor or resistance, but does have the ward still. Unfortunately, well, okay. Just absolutely wreck him. We are back to full on the Blood Phantasm. And he has been shot, which should heal my skeleton. Skellator! Nya! Is that Skellator or Papyrus? Or both? It can be hard to tell the difference sometimes. Alright. One left.
Good. More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
And then there was one. Easy peasy. Can he buff himself or just his friends? He's retreating. Oi. No retreating? Also, I don't know why the sound cut out there. Just like he didn't feel like doing it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to kill him before you, please, I think. Yeah, he's gone. Bye.
A predictable outcome.
Maybe I should have killed him first. I don't know. Again, I've never seen the treasures. But we did it. We've obtained fate.
My magic will shake the very foundations of this world.
I'm excited. Alright, how do we get to the next cultist? We can go either way. We can either go over here, or we can go up here. Well, quest, battle, ancient coffin, battle, steel. That sounds fun. And like what we're gonna do. What was it again? This way. Okay. I don't really need to go this way. Oh, I need to spend my souls. Well, we could... we could, build the arena. No, we're gonna build this. We need a mummy. This way, we can build more things. I wonder what... That's actually a great question. Thanks, me.
They will carry the curse of my tomb to the world.
What do you think you can do with Digger Souls once you've built everything? You know? Because there's no conversion or anything, I don't think. Alright. Time for a quest. Please don't be terrible. How do the dwarves eat underground? The answer is mushrooms. Dwarves long ago learned the secret of their cultivation, and it is key to their underground life. They're used for alchemy, medicine, beer, and regular meals. You had always thought it a miserable way to live, which is why liberating the dwarves of their chief food source, well, you'd be doing them a favor. They won't need to eat once they are dead anyway, as your army stands on the edge of the local dwarven fungal farms. You order the attack. Focus on destroying the medicinal mushrooms, because we don't really care about their sanity. The farms are poorly defended, and the wretched dwarves find themselves outmaneuvered, scampering to escape with as much as they can carry. The only thing they can do is run as you fall upon their stock of medicine, decimating it within moments. They manage to escape with a decent amount of provisions, but wounds and disease will drive them to their knees. In battle, all enemies lose 20% vigor. Well, for 2 battles, okay. That would be overpowered if it was the entire floor. So this is another treasurer. Were these added in with the update? Because I don't remember these at all. And I've cleared this floor like 4 times. But I'm going to try and kill this one first. So here we go. I don't need to boon. Let's just get more buffs rolling. Because I would like to slay.
Hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Let's try a new ability, shall we? Should I wait though? No. Go on. Target minion's next attack will deal critical damage.
Death predestined.
Let's see how it does.
Perish.
Not bad. Not bad. And think about that. That was with 0 rage injection buffs. That was without run amok. And that was only with 2 extra buffs on the target. That could have been a lot better. Speaking of rage injection buffs, let's get it rolling. What? Oh. Yes, reduce my luck and accuracy. See if I care. Spoiler alert, I don't.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Alright, the treasurer is out of wards. The time is now. He has grown stronger. Oh. Betrayal and he hit... Okay. You have sealed their fate. I probably should kill him, shouldn't I? Probably. That seems like a good thing to do. He says as he doesn't do it. I just realized I've made a grievous mistake. Oh well. We're fine. Look at that armor absorb. Oh, we're doing so swell. Look at that not armor absorb. It's fine. I'll rectify my mistake. We'll kill him now. Everything will be fine. It's just a shame that I have to use Skeletor's turn to do it. But I will do what must be done.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
I want a rage injection, but I'm gonna have to move forward, I think. Well. Moving forward. With hate eternal. I want to kill the treasurer this time. How much HP does he have? 1? Heal. Be healed by my grace. Ow. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh, he's not dead. He's so close to being dead, though. Oh no, you debuffed my lost soul. Could you please leave the blood phantasm alone? Do I want to heal? Or do I want to kill? I will kill. 69. Nice. Nice.
Nice. Your last.
Alright, let's build another thing here. Excavation. This is... Each minion has a 10% chance to find a random artifact in the Lake of the Dead. Or... 50% chance for each minion working to find a part. I think we're going to find a part. And the reason is because, well, first of all, that allows me to make more stuff. And I enjoy making more stuff.
This is what a necromancer's war machine looks like.
Wait, what? Why is this 100? I thought it was 75. Am I just... Well, do I just wait? I'm like 4 away. Okay, I'll wait. That's fine. We definitely want the Ancient Coffin, and then we'll call it a day. Can I put someone else here? I have a level 3 Bone Golem. What are we fighting? We'll see. I'll give it some thought. The Jester's Visage. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Sharpened Bone. The minion's attacks ignore both blocks and wards. That's funny, because it's probably really good, but at the same time, this means that your other allies won't be able to hit something that you're hitting. They'll have to chip away at the blocking board. And the Cannibal's Jaw. Well, we're picking up Jester's Visage.
Ah, I can use this.
And Jester's Visage, I've used it once, and it works really well. But, you have to make sure the character that you're putting it on really wants to get hit. And is tanky enough to survive really being hit. I mean, like, really, really hit, because everything's going to hit it. So we do want to give it to the Blood Phantasm, but I think we need to wait a moment to give it some health recovery first. And this is this is an easy battle. Sure. We'll finish off this. We'll finish off here. Easy battle. Easy battle to end the day. I should probably ward first. I should probably be responsible. Now go ahead and do this. Continue in my act of responsibility.
Carve open their husks.
I jest. This group composition has a special place in my heart, and losing any single one of its members would be horrifying. I could not bear the thought. Although, I would like to make room for a Black Widow in here. That's probably going to be next time, even though I'm still looking for a brain. Like a large enough brain, you know? I guess I'll let the Dwarf buff. Because the Berserker should be buffing here any moment, really. We'll just keep doing this. There we go. It really hurt, though. It is a good thing I put the wards here, though. Because of all the real pain. I don't need more pain. But you see why whoever you give the Jester's Visage, you want to make sure you really want them to get hit. This is some good damage. I'm gonna do it again. You wanna see me do it again?
Become part of the breathless tide.
Oh, Vampire Fang's so good. I'm so happy with how this has worked out. I do wish... Is that slowly scaling? Because I feel like I need more healing. Oh, this is 0 armor. Wait, does his... Hold on. Hold on. I'm dumb. Why do I keep doing that? I wanted to heal, but I forgot that block just negates it all. Does the Unfrozen's Wrath ability remove armor and resistance? Is that what just happened? My brain is so blown that I'm not even playing correctly. I used the attack there because I thought it would ignore the block. But it ignores armor, not block.
This never gets old.
It really doesn't. Hold on. This is a discovery I need in my life. How did he lose... The dude lost armor, right? Was that because of the insanity? Because this definitely just removes initiative, like I thought it did. Yeah, I'm not that insane. Yet. So, next time, we're keeping in the back of our thoughts our lovely Dark Knight, who's continuing to level alongside us, which is very cool. Actually, do I just plop in the Black Widow? We do want the Black Widow to join us, and hopefully she will soon. I have level 7 brain, though. I think I want a higher one. And the Jester's Face. Does the Jester's Face come in? I'm debating how much to commit to this. Because part of me wants to commit a lot. But you'll have to wait till next time to see if I do. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. And look forward to the continuation of Skeletor's journey. Of Skeletor dominating in good always wins. Bye-bye.